Council acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today in the Sunshine Coast local government area, that they are the Kabi peoples of the coastal plains and northern hinterland and the Jinnaburra people of the southern hinterland. And on behalf of all those in attendance, pay our respects to elders past and present, and indeed to all Indigenous people. We have no apologies for today. We do have a guest, and that is Peter Bruton. Peter is the probity advisor who's been working with us, and we also have representatives from Sun Central joining us during the meeting. Councillors, I'd like to draw to your attention that on May 21, 2018, amendments to the Local Government Act 2009 came into force, and these amendments include the new Division 5A, which provides legislative arrangements for dealing with councillors' personal interests in local government matters. These arrangements will apply to how we manage such matters at today's meeting. So should someone have a material personal interest or a conflict of interest or perceived conflict of interest, please raise that before the item. Councillors, in the interests of safety and the health of our community, the Local Government Regulation 2012 has recently been amended in relation to public attendance at council meetings. This is to enable councils to comply with the national public health directions related to COVID-19. Can I ask that someone move the suspension of standing orders to allow the meeting to be live streamed to ensure health and safety during the COVID-19 health emergency? Councillor Johnston, thank you. Seconder, please. Councillor Dixon. All those in favour? That's carried unanimously. Thank you, councillors. We have one report to deal with today, and I'm going to pass to the CEO to introduce that. Thank you, Mr. CEO.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So it's a confidential report in relation to Maroochydore City Centre project update. It's important to note that this is being done in confidential, as the information contained in this report is confidential as it relates to the terms and parameters that Council is being asked to consider in the context of a contractual negotiation with a third party. The disclosure of this information at this time would unfairly disadvantage Council's negotiating position and expectations and undermine Council's ability to secure the best possible outcomes for the ratepayers of the region. The disclosure of this information at this time would also compromise probity arrangements associated with this matter, and in doing so potentially undermine the integrity of a live procurement process. And that is the reason for it going into confidential.
Thank you, Mr. Bunker. Someone prepared to move, we go into confidential, please. Councillor Cox, thank you. The seconder, Councillor Babrowski, thank you. All those in favour? That's carried unanimously. Thank you, councillors.
May just ask the room to be cleared.
Yeah, we just need for those people not needing to be here because of the matter we're discussing, please to leave. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, councillors, and welcome back to those on live stream. I'd like to move as Mayor move that Council authorise the Chief Executive Officer to advise Sun Central Maroochydore Proprietary Limited to proceed with the negotiation of the agreed commercial terms in relation to the current live procurement process associated with the Maroochydore City Centre project, and B, request the Chief Executive Officer to provide a regular progress report to Council on matters which are the subject of this report. Can I have a seconder? Councillor Johnston, thank you. I don't intend to speak to the report any more than that. Is there anyone who would like to speak to the motion? Councillor Johnston, thank you.
As a new councillor, I was concerned about the number of times that the community were saying this council goes into, or council has historically gone into committee unnecessarily on many occasions, and I'd just like to say that this is one of the occasions where I strongly support council going into committee to discuss a project which is vital to our region, and I'm pleased to say that I look forward to further information and congratulate the council staff and also those staff of Sun Central for the work that they have done to date, and to assure the community that this is an opportunity for the council officers to be authorised to investigate and report back to council on this issue.
Thank you, Councillor Johnston. No further speakers to the report. We'll put the motion to the vote. All those in favour? That's carried unanimously. Thank you, councillors. That brings our meeting to a close, and I'll close the meeting at 11:48. Thank you.